It being 6 o'clock, I'd like to call the regular council meeting of the Township of McNabb Braeside for Tuesday, January the 4th, 2022 to order. Is there any disclosure of pecuniary interest in the general nature thereof? Seeing none. I need a mover and seconder for the adoption of the agenda, please. Councillor Lang, Councillor Broom, all in favor? It's carried. Thank you. So we're all the way down to item 8, reports of committee of council. 8.1, the 2022 operating budget. And the recommendation is that council adopt the 2022 operating and capital budget report, including all revisions as outlined in this report. Mover and seconder, please. Deputy Mayor Armstrong, Councillor Jacob. Questions, comments? Seeing none. All in favor? Carried. Thank you. Oh, damn. Down to item 14, bylaws. Bylaw 14.1. Sorry, this give me a little trouble. Well, I'm not going to read the entire bylaw out there. Ms. Coghlan, do you have any comments? Any information?
No, this is just our standard bylaw that we bring forward every year in preparation of the interim tax billing. Basically, what it's just outlining is that we can only invoice 50% of the previous year's total taxes that were levied. There are 2 installment dates, March 31st and May 31st. And any arrears after those due dates, there's interest charged at 1.25%.
Thank you. Questions? Seeing none, all in favor of the bylaw? Carried, thank you. 14.2 bylaw 2022-02 borrowing.
Sorry, Mayor Peckett. We
Yes?
didn't have a mover and seconder for that.
For which one?
14.1.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't. 100% we didn't.
Moved by Deputy Mayor Armstrong, second by Councillor Broom.
Thank you.
I've started, the county has asked me to change how I do the operations committee meeting. In that in most cases, how the county wants to do it is to put the recommendation and stuff on the table and then get the mover and seconder, rather than the way I've been taught and done it for years of having the mover and seconder to get it on the table to talk about. So it's anyway. It was on to 14.2, 2022-02, the borrowing bylaw. Mover and seconder, please. Councillor Lang, Councillor Jacob. Ms. Coghlan.
Again, this is just a regular bylaw that needs to be brought forward annually at the beginning of the year. It's a requirement by our financial institution, the Bank of Montreal. So it's basically just outlining maximums that we can borrow, whether it's from January to September, 50% of our total estimated revenue that's outlined in the budget, and 25% between October 1st and December 31st. It also outlines, you know, a maximum of a one-time promissory note of 500,000, as well as the $20,000 limit we have on the credit card. So that's kind of it in a nutshell.
Thank you. Questions, comments, council? Seeing none, all in favor of the bylaw? Carried. Thank you. Any questions from the public? Is there any public on tonight? Ms. Lee?
There's still 14.3.
Okay. Sorry. I'm in a hurry. Bylaw 2022-03, mover and seconder, please. Deputy Mayor Armstrong, Councillor Lang. Ms. Cogman, please.
So further to the report that was outlined on 8.1, there's a total of $6,490,535 required to be raised through taxation, and that's to cover the general operating and capital budgets for the year. So this bylaw is basically seeking authority to levy that total amount to the ratepayers.
Thank you. Questions, comments from council? All in favor of the bylaw? Carried. Thank you. Now, is there any members of public?
No.
Nobody? No close, no notice of the next meeting dates that are there. Mover and seconder for the confirmatory bylaw, please. Councillor Lang, Councillor Broome, all in favor? Carried. Thank you. We're adjourned. Have a good evening.